Basketball isn't easy. All my life I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible, over and over and over again. Because giving up is not an option. And when you feel like you've reached your limit, it's only the beginning. That's when it's time to dig deep, to find the courage to push some more. Because if you got the drive, the discipline, and the resolve to do what it takes to make yourself great, then the rewards are endless.
Needs to be a good one. They gotta find their offensive rhythm. Leonard kicks to Parker. Stolen by Jones. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Parker. Finish off the break. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Parker leading the charge.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Not a fast start here for the Heat. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. The drive by Green. Good. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, I tell you what, Greg Popovich, a really impressive leader for the Spurs. He's able to keep all of his players locked into what's best for the team. Has a military background, played basketball and studied at the Air Force Academy before serving 5 years in the Air Force. And,
how about that basketball, man? Beautiful.
Wow. Well,
they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one. That's been very apparent. And anytime a team gets a double-digit lead in the first quarter, Steve, you could be headed for blowout city.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
A lot of people thought the East would be a cakewalk for Miami last year, but Indiana made sure that wasn't going to be the case. What a series with the Pacers using their size and strength to pound Miami down low, and eventually the Heat were able to pull it out, but boy, was that a tough series.
And just to touch back on the Eastern Conference Finals, went to a Game 7 where Miami ran away with the game. But you know, Clark, if it weren't for the heroics of LeBron earlier in the series, it could have been the Pacers that took on San Antonio in the finals.
You know, I was thinking a little bit about two former ABA teams meeting in the NBA Finals, but the Heat managed to steal Game 1, and I thought that proved to be the difference in the end. That was a game the Pacers had and didn't squeeze. But the way these two teams are constructed, they should be seeing a lot more of each other in the near future, and I think that's great for the league because whenever they meet up in the regular season or the playoffs, it's always been a battle the last couple of years.
Nice rivalry developing between those two.
A good one brewing there.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, there's the dish to Anderson. LeBron outside. Anderson kicks to LeBron. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. San Antonio with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. Parker outside. Up from Green. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. 10 points separating the teams. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot and they look totally dejected.
Boris Diaz checked in for Splitter. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
Well, LeBron James was probably his best season statistically a year ago. I don't think there's any question about it, guys. I mean, certainly it was his most efficient offensive season. I mean, he had career highs of 56% shooting from the floor and 41% from long range. I don't know if we've seen a player of his size put together those kinds of numbers with the types of shots that he takes. I mean, just absolutely stunning what he did in terms of his efficiency last season.
A different look now for San Antonio. Now Bonner comes in for Tim Duncan. And Shinobu in for Kawhi Leonard. Parker with it. Feeds to Bellinelli. For the three. Gets it to go. And for LeBron James this season before last, he really focused on scoring in the post. Just using his size and strength.
And we've seen his field goal percentage climb as a result. The low post work, I think the selection too, he shoots fewer three-pointers but a higher percentage. So now, you know, how do you guard the guy? He's got everything in the package.
And the Heat call time here.
And what an amazing run it was for the Spurs last year in the postseason. Swept the Lakers, survived Golden State, and then dismantled Memphis on their way to the NBA Finals. And then, of course, we're seconds away from another championship era.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Again, back to the Spurs. They look better and better as they went deeper into the playoffs. Clark, Heat were thought to be the heavy favorites at the start of the NBA postseason. But then they met in the finals. Thoughts on who would win? I think they're pretty much split.
Yeah, and eventually, you know, this was one heck of a series because the Spurs not only had experience and talent, but they had multiple options offensively and did such a terrific job sharing the ball. They took the Miami Heat to the limit, but at the end of the day, it came down to LeBron James and Dwayne Wade rising to the challenge. You know, one of the things about the Heat since the Big Three has come together is that they've been able to find the right kinds of veteran players to step in and fill specific roles for this team as they've won a couple of championships now.
1:30 left in the first quarter. Parker passes to Bellinelli. He kicks it to Ginobili. A finger roll finish at the bucket. Ginobili's got his first points in this one. And it's easy to have players want to join the Heat when they're competing for an NBA title every season. But Steve, even then, they find the ones that most fit their offensive and defensive philosophy, and that's when they're going to come up big for them.
Yeah, for sure. This team has done such a good job putting together this roster around LeBron and Wade. You think about Birdman in the playoffs last year, you know, Battier coming in here as a stretch four. They just found the right players and the right mix, and that's one of the big reasons why this team is back-to-back NBA champs.
Wing shot on the way. Parker's shot is off.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just planks the open jumper.
LeBron outside. Oh, good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
And Bellinelli kicks to Ginobili. Pass to Bellinelli. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Wade's checked in. The Heat trail by 20. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Cole and Parker with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Wade. He feeds it to Allen.
Can't get it to fall. That's what they call a $1 million move with a 10-cent finish. Parker dishes to Bellinelli. He passes to Ginobili. Shot misses. Excellent D there from Allen. And the buzzer sounds down the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Spurs lead by 20. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they? And I thought the key to that first quarter, guys, was the turnovers they faced with that aggressive defense. Well, the defense, as you said, Steve, has been really aggressive, and it's paid off for them a few times already.